Welcome everyone to what's hopefully going to be a pretty incredible trip over the next couple of months, visiting New Zealand, Australia, Thailand and Vietnam, and I'm so happy that I can be taking you guys along with me. Obviously I'm going to be documenting all of it. Currently we're just in Bangkok for a layover into Auckland. It's got a 3-hour wait, just completed 2 flights. First one was 4 hours, second one was 9.5 hours. And we've got a 4-hour wait now until the next one to Auckland, which is going to be 11 hours. But once we get there, we get in a camper van, so we're just going to chill out now, find somewhere with some Wi-Fi and a charging port so I can charge up my laptop and get started with the trip. So we have finally made it to Auckland after 2 whole days of travelling, and there's 2 things I need right now, and that's a shower and some high quality H2O. But we're just about to get a taxi to the camper van place, pick it up, see what the wheels are like, and then check into the first place. I'm going to stay in a hotel tonight just to recover, and then the camper van shall be used. So I'm currently walking to get my camper van, as the first taxi driver I went to said, oh yeah, there's a free shuttle service. So I waited there for about 10-15 minutes, got coffee, and then still no one there, so went to the second taxi driver and he goes, oh yeah, you can walk, it's not far away. Apparently it's only about a 10-minute walk, but when you're carrying 20 kilos worth of luggage, it's not too easy. But hopefully we'll get there soon and I'll show you the ride. It's about 11:45 now. I've got pretty much a free day, and then tomorrow I plan to do stuff, so I'm going to take the day to explore Auckland for a bit, and I'm feeling pretty tired from the journey, but I'm just going to try and push through it, load up on caffeine, and apparently New Zealand is a pretty good place to do that, as apparently they do pretty good coffee, so I'm definitely going to try that out. But first we've got to pick up this camper van and then get started. You can walk, he says. It's not far, he says. Vehicle services. Let's hope this is it. So, we have finally made it here in the camper van now. Initial thoughts, pretty cozy. It's smelling good, looking fresh. But don't worry about that, I'll give you guys a full review with times to come once we've experienced how it drives and etc. But first things first, I'm going to find out where I need to go to stay for tonight. Book in there, get some food, have a shower and get sorted for the day, and then walk around Auckland. I think where I'm staying is quite central and there's a few things to do nearby, so I'll have a chance to explore the city before I set off tomorrow. But let's see how she drives. Probably not a good time to admit that this is the first time driving an automatic, because I'm used to a manual. Oh, she sounds like a beast. Right, let's get to it. We're gonna get nasty, babe. Okay, so quick update. No smoke and mirrors on this channel. I got lost pretty quickly. I don't know how, but we had to stop in a McDonald's to get some Wi-Fi so I can find out where I'm going, and a coffee, of course. Still yet to experience the Auckland traditional coffee, but that will be done very soon. Also got a little bit of food, but hey, all that's to experience. Getting lost, it'd be pretty boring if we just went straight to a destination and nothing exciting happened. But good news, the stereo system is good, and we also have an aux input, just no aux cables, so that will be put onto the shopping list for when we pick up some essentials later on. That's obviously going to include things like water, dry food, just for snacking on, and I do have a gas appliance cooker thing, so we'll be making some hot food at some point. But yeah, I'll give you a tour. So now that I've got directions, we're going to head off to the place. It's actually the same company as the camper van I'm renting from, so should be pretty decent, but it's only for one night just to fully recover before I hit the road tomorrow. So yeah, let's do it. I also forgot to mention, the place where I picked the camper van up wasn't a 10-minute walk from the airport, so what I eventually had to do was phone them up, walk back to the airport, which took like another 15 minutes, and then get the transfer to the airport, and actually took like a 5-10 minute drive, and if I had to walk that, it would have probably took about half an hour. So I bet that taxi man's in his cab right now just thinking, ha, so he proper stitched me up there. Ha, classic stitch up. That's what this country is built on, you know, stitch ups. Skirt. But luckily the driving isn't too bad, because the in New Zealand they drive on the same side as the UK, so there's not really much to get used to apart from the automatic gearbox. But again, that's pretty simple, pretty basic stuff, and I'm quickly getting used to that, so that's all good. And I keep feeling like I need to change gear, but I don't need to do that, so lay off the gear changes. Weather's pretty good as well, actually, and a lot of people are saying it's gonna be really cold, but I think it's about, I want to say it's about 8 degrees, which is basically our British summer, so I'm laughing. I'm going to take the raincoat back. Won't be needing that. I probably will be needing that.
I know you love to make an entrance. Do you like getting paid attention?
Layer on layer on layer. The double decker.
Right, so we are in the room now. Just had a shower, and I cannot explain to you guys how good it feels to be showered and cleaned, wearing fresh clothes, and putting wax all over my forehead. But the game plan now is it's about just coming up to 4 o'clock. So the game plan now is to head into the main city centre. I did see some spots I wanted to go to when I drove here, so I'm gonna go there. Probably won't take this camera, just have a bit of time away from the camera and just enjoy the scenes, but I will have my iPhone on me so I can just record stuff if I feel like it's worth watching for you guys. And this is the room, by the way. That's the door, if you've never seen one of those before. Shelf is really basic, chair and some form of desk, and then it's the single bed. So like I said, really basic, only cheap night, but I did want a night indoors in a bed with a shower just for my first night so I could fully recover, ready for tomorrow. I'm starting to feel pretty tired now, but like I said, we're going to push through it and reset the body clock for tomorrow. Of course it would start to rain as soon as I wanted to go outside. Hey, bit of rain never stopped anyone, eh? Nah, it's all good. The rain's died down now anyway, so just gonna head inside. This is pretty funky. This is a pretty cool pathway. Look, like trees growing out of it and stuff. I'm gonna head into town now, see what's about. Okay, so we've just got back from the city centre. There wasn't too much to do, there's just a load of shops which I wasn't too interested in, but I just picked up a few essentials from a little supermarket, and just basically food for the camper van. So that's all packed away into a little mini fridge, which I'll show you in the review to come very soon of the camper van. It's about 6 o'clock, it's already dark outside. I'm feeling pretty tired, not gonna lie, so I'm gonna go down to the harbour side, which I think is about a 10-minute walk. And then if it's well lit and there's some nice scenic shots, then I'll try and take some cool videos for you guys. But if not, then I'm just going to grab some food, I'll show you what I get, and I'm probably going to head back and try and get an early night so I can get a head start on tomorrow's day. So in the end we got a Nando's, and it was stupidly cheap. It was like half the price of what it is in the UK. I don't know whether that's just because it was sort of a knockoff, but it looked legit, so can't complain. I'm walking up a hill getting out of breath, but gonna get back now and need to try and find some Wi-Fi to organise where I'm going tomorrow morning, because I've got an early start. So I'm fortunate enough for my lecturer at uni to give me a connection to a high-end strength and conditioning coach around Auckland somewhere, so I've got to go to the Millennium Stadium. That was my battery dying, but as I was saying, so tomorrow morning I have to go to the Millennium Stadium to basically have some experience shadowing the coach and see how he works within this facility, and see if I can take any tips from that. I thought whilst I'm here it'd be good to get some experience and make some connections in that sort of field on the other side of the world. So if I ever did need it in the future, then perhaps that could open up some more opportunities for me. But basically tomorrow, so I'm doing that in the morning, so I might not be able to film too much, so I'm going to end this video here and start a new video tomorrow. I've probably talked too much in this video, I know so it's probably going to be quite a long one, but if you did enjoy it, guys, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. There's going to be plenty more videos coming soon. I'm away for 2 months in total, so the camera's with me, got the GoPros, got more and more equipment to use, so looking forward to that, and I hope you are as well. Take it steady, guys, see you on the next one.